You know, I never thought that love could sound like ripping, but tonight it did. See, there's this guy that I've fallen for, and he's wonderful, really. I mean, he's thoughtful and patient, and I had this paper due for class, and he stayed up all night helping me on it. And he drove me to my grandmother's funeral that was 6 hours away, and yeah, he's just great. But there is something about him that I really struggle with. And I've tried not to let it bother me, but, tonight we were doing a video chat, and he was telling me how much quarantine sucked, and how he couldn't wait for us to see each other again, and that he wanted to kiss every inch of me. Well, I said, well, just as long as it's pitch black when you do, because, God, the thought of him kissing my stomach, yeah, no. But then he asked, well, how can I see you if it's pitch black? So I tried explaining that if he did ever see my body, he would be so disappointed. And he didn't understand, so I was like, those posters up on your walls, I'm never gonna look like that. And I know I'm supposed to be on to loving my body, embracing my body, no matter what size it is, but I'm sorry. These posters that he has up on his walls absolutely make me feel inadequate. And they do make me hate my body. I wish they didn't. I wish I was stronger than that, but I'm not. And they do. I hadn't said anything to him about it because, I don't know, it kind of seems like a petty thing to let it bother me. I mean, they're just posters. They don't really mean anything, right? But he said he didn't want me to look like that. So then I asked, why did he have these posters up on his walls? He said he hadn't really thought about it. It was just a thing. I let that roll around in my brain. It was just a thing. And it was in that moment that I realized why these posters bothered me so much. And I told him it was because when you love someone, you only want them to have the best of everything, naked bodies included. And seeing these perfect women's bodies make me feel like I'll never be the best. Because I'll never look like that, and clearly that's what he wants. Otherwise, why would he have these posters on his walls? And that hurts. Because I really want to be the best for him, After this, he went quiet for a moment. And then he said, hold on a second. And I saw one foot go up on his desk and then another foot go up. And I wasn't sure what was going on, but then I started hearing paper rip. And then I realized what he was doing. But you don't have to do that, I yelled in the mic. But I know. But I want to, because you are the best and I love you. He yelled back. Yeah. I never thought that love could sound like ripping, but tonight it certainly did.
Don't laugh. I've had a revelation, a visitation. Not exactly from a flight of angels, but close. I want to share the miracle. Until last week, I was extremely depressed, stuck here, alone, wallowing in self-pity. And then one day, my French doors were open, and a sparrow hopped in, right onto the carpet. followed by another one, and another, a half dozen or more. I was too stunned to do an accurate count. Birds moseyed around for a while, chirping. Then they popped out again, flew away. I thought I must have been dreaming. You have to understand, I've lived in this apartment for over 40 years. Nothing like this has ever happened before. But the next day they came back, and every day since, staying longer each time. They're so tame, the darling creatures. They eat out of my hand. I've only been feeding them since yesterday. That's not what attracted them to me. It's as if they sensed my loneliness. You'll think I'm silly. I've written a poem. Would you like to hear it? I scatter breadcrumbs for the sparrows. I love their revelry. My heart's besieged by slings and arrows. The birds are feeding me.
As some of you may already be aware, Christian has stepped down from his leadership role. Cunt became a curse for women like you. You know that? You know what? No. I am not going in there like this. I'm not... It's not even... This is more than just the talking points, Peyton. This is putting exact words in my mouth to keep me quiet. Think about what you're asking me to do, please. How am I supposed to go in there as an artist and head of our apprenticeship program and look at some of our best friends, our department heads? These people are like family to me. How am I supposed to lie to them? If I say this, some of our youngest members will be just as unprotected as I was. Stripping Christian of his title, but still allowing him to remain a company artist does not make anyone safer. As some of the women in there, besides you, already know, if they knew that the board that you knew, and you came up with this sugar-coated toxic dump of a solution, you would get fucking eaten. You convinced me to come in and say something. Why the fuck would you do that just to let him off the hook? I guess I shouldn't be surprised you're not defending yourself. You haven't said anything for the past 8 years. Why should today be any different? I just need to know before You mentored me. Encouraged me to use my voice, to be a writer, pushing the company to do my play. Do you actually believe this reading is a long overdue acknowledgement for me, or was this just a way to keep my mouth shut? Don't look down, look at me. Look at me. If I go in there and blow up the world, the company either figures out it's only happening out of pity, or my outburst makes them cancel it altogether. I've worked too hard for this. Since my apprenticeship, this place has been my home. I've spent more time here than... I've seen you more than my roommate. Than my mother. You watched me cry. Not even just at the board meeting, but countless times over the past fucking decade. But you waited to see how the men on the board would respond before sharing that this also happened to you. As if I didn't need to hear that before. As if saying, me too, was the same as saying, this fucking happened. But that was the point. Yeah, you needed me to tell my story so you wouldn't have to tell yours. You made me the emotional mess while you swooped in as the stoic elder female survivor ready to support women. The perfect choice for our vacant artistic director position. The first in this company's history. That is supposed to mark a change. To mean something. This was supposed to be a proud moment for our little family. Instead, it's gonna be the day I burn down the fucking house.
Oh, I didn't know you'd be here. I came in early expecting to see some fairies or mice doing the final touches on all the costumes. You know, like Gus and Jock, how they helped sew Cinderella's dress for the ball? It's been a long time since I saw that movie. A classic. Remember Chubby Gus stringing pearls on his needle. Needle was as big as he was. And that song called The Critters, the bluebirds and the mice helping decorate her gown. It was magic. I'm talking too much. I'm just so excited to be in this production. I'm not usually cast as an ingenue. Not the Disney princess type, and as my mother would say, a bit of a plotter. That's how she's always made me think of myself. But after years of dance classes and auditioning, the director finally gave me a chance. I've worked for it, I know, but this is a big deal for me. And you've created such a stunning costume for me, and it happened so gradually. The beautiful shoes you gave me that taught me to walk, and one day I'm in a fitting, and the next, like you waved a fairy wand. There's my costume. With the proper underwear, a corset that gives me a shape, there's all this detail, braiding and pearls and ruffles. And suddenly I'm beautifully dressed and I feel like my fairy godmother is sending me love. Just like Cinderella. Real magic. I came in to hang out, to look at my costume, to make sure I wasn't dreaming. Because after all my training, this role is really important for my career. I was going to leave you a note. I'll leave it here to let you know how, for the first time in my life, I feel beautiful. Thank you.
I'm making pancakes. Yep, for lunch. Yeah, that's all they'll eat. Can't remember how to use a knife. But these are gluten-free. Almond flour or whatever, so they're healthy. What? Just a sec. That's enough syrup. Oh, why would you do that? This is $8 a bottle. No, mommy's not mad. Is it okay to start drinking yet? What time is it? 2? It's a bit late for lunch. What is lunch? Just a sec. It's by the thing. I'm back. Sure, you can watch Paw Patrol. Log out of kindergarten and start Paw Patrol. Just a sec. I told you yesterday where it was. It's by the big thing. Hey! Oh, get away from my spinach strips, you damn squirrels! Sorry. Where were we? I'm growing a garden. Yeah, it's very relaxing. Yes! Mommy said damn. Your show's not working? It's doing that spooling thing. The spinning beach ball for a bit. So how's it going? Wow. Gosh. Just a sec. It's by the big thing next to the little thing. Get low. Squat. I can't make it not spool. What time is it? I'm teaching? You okay? What? I can't hear you. Come in here if you want to talk to me. AP Chem. Yeah, they're all cheating on a test right now. I can see them in their classroom cheating on a test. And what am I supposed to? Oh my God, it is buffering. There's a lot of buffering in life, okay? And it's good that you learned that early. I'm opening the chat. Fingers are all sticky. No more cheating. I see you. Yeah, it's all pass or no pass anyway. I'm just glad they show up at all. What is wrong with you? Why can't you find your own? Mommy's sorry. Mommy was yelling. Mommy is having a hard time emotionally regulating. Mommy wants to laugh 1 minute and cry the next. See, the thing is you always expect Mommy to be like Chase, the German Shepherd police dog, or like Marshall, the Dalmatian fire dog. Those dogs can keep it together. But Mommy, sometimes Mommy's feeling more like the mayor's pet chicken. You know? Some days Mommy really relates to that stoner dog Zuma. But what I want to be, what I would give anything to be, even for an afternoon, is Sweetie. That's right. I want to be the villain. I want to be in cahoots with the Princess of Barkingbird. I want to snarl at everybody and stomp and flip a table. If you're going to cheat, do it in a private chat. This is chemistry. Hey, squirrels off, it's mine. Huh? You couldn't find Travis at the store? Really? I would love to be able to cook overly complicated. If you ask me for one more thing, I will cut you. Oh. My mute's been off this whole time. Cheers, kids. Whenever there's a problem around Adventure Bay, Mommy and her team of pups will come and save the day. Marshall, Ruby, Chase, Rocky, Zuma, Sky, yay! They are on the way! Oh.
Someday, I'm gonna throw all these out. Go barefoot. Barefoot is best. Barefoot all the time. Barefoot! But not in winter. sock will be the first to go. Someday, I'm gonna go to Walmart and buy 2 dozen socks, all exactly the same. 2 dozen? Dozens. Hundreds. A lifetime of totally matched socks. Oh, that'll be the day. No more of this trying to... Oh, I don't have time for this! I could be... I'll watch all the ads. I'll look for sock sales at Walmart, Kmart, Target, and at anywhere that has sock sales. No more sorting socks when I could be... When I will be. Oh, sorting all these socks could make a person go nuts! Someday, all my socks will be blue, or yellow. Yellow?
Folks, I'm in deep trouble. I have come here with a domestic crisis. My wife's not on speaking terms with me. I need help. You see, this is what happened. My wife and I have been married for 40 years, 7 months and 17 days to that fateful moment when I slipped. Whenever people ask me, how did you do it? This long and happy marriage, I always have said 2 words. Contact lens. Have any of you ever picked up a contact lens for your wife or a significant other? Anytime. For 39 plus years of marriage, I was the champion spotter and picker-upper of contact lens. I got so many brownie points out of it, I could get away with lots of things because I could do that. Then a year ago, things changed tremendously. Since we have banned the word old in our home, let us say we have arrived at late middle age. Do you know that there are 360 joints in a human body? In late middle age, I came to be acquainted intimately with most of them. And so did my wife. And every one of those joints screamed for mercy, aching, squeaking, squirming, and therefore we suddenly had a problem with falling contact lens. You see, you have to pick them up. A task that now seemed and felt formidable. So we came up with this. We have such empathy, my wife and I, that we really didn't even need to speak about it. We came up with this joint strategy, okay? This is what we did for the last 1 year till yesterday. Ready? When a contact lens falls, one of us would ever so slowly make a slight bend of the body. It's the upper part of the body bending slightly at an acute angle to the floor while the corner of the eye is on the partner and the partner's face. And the other said, "Oh, did it fall? Don't you worry, I will locate it." And the other, even more slowly, would begin to bend. When I was a child, we had something called a slow bicycle race, wherein if you could go backwards, then you win. And you see, mercifully, there is an end to it. After all, it is not the Grand Canyon. One of the two of us finally would get to the ground, but each hoped the other would go down, down, down to the ground. Pick up the lens. It's not easy. And then come up upright. And then there is no gloating because the breath has to be caught. But at that finale moment, our love was such that the other would say, "Oh, you shouldn't have. Your poor knees. Do you remember what the doctor said?" "Thank you, sweetheart." Now, this was an established ritual for 1 whole year. We both knew what we were doing. I mean, she knew that I knew that she knew that I knew that what we wanted was the other one to do it. Invest the energy to do it. And the other one to save face. But yesterday something happened, and that is what brings me here. Now, contact lenses really have a will of their own. This is a free country. Still, I don't think they want to be imprisoned. So they fall. And we began the kabuki dance. I said the first few lines, and suddenly, my wife said, "You didn't mean it at all." And I said, "Well, what do you mean?" with righteous indignation. And she said, "You have never meant it. You didn't mean to pick it up. You were just pretending." And in that moment, I said unwisely, "As though you did. Pot calling the kettle black." And she said, "Who are you calling a pot?" "Only because I have put on a few pounds in the last few years." And I said, "Oh, there you go again. Let me be the pot, you be the kettle." And she said, "Oh, you don't need to do me any favors, because all my married life, I was whatever you needed me to be. So, you want me to be a pot? So, maestro, violins, please." And I said more things, more witty things, but she had disappeared into her fortress, the kitchen, where she can leap tall buildings with a single leap, and I went to my study, my refuge. Things had rapidly gone downhill, and I was left scratching the bottom of the barrel. I was and am desperate. My wife's not on speaking terms with me. She's not even on listening terms with me. She's taken out her hearing aids. At any moment, another contact lens may fall. then what do we do? What do I do? Help.
Why? Why couldn't you have picked a different time to have this happen? Or how about never? I mean, you're God, you could have stopped it. So tell me, I want to know. I know that you haven't heard from me in a while, but I've been busy, you know? Class president, cheerleader, National Honor Society, valedictorian. We are all so proud of the hard work and dedication from our seniors this year, and we are extremely sad they have to go through this. Sad? How about mad? I'm so mad. I worked so hard for this. We all worked hard for this. Since elementary, this was the goal. Graduation, the ultimate goodbye. That final bridge from high school to college, and it was our time. We get all dressed up like we're going to church, shining brightly like stars at night, slowly and meticulously putting on our gowns as if they were royal mantle. And we look good. Sharp, crisp, smart. And then we single file into the Coliseum, click, 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 pictures being taken throughout the room, and then we wait. We wait for our moment until finally we walk the stage. Our parents beam with pride, and so do we. Click, 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 and there are so many pictures, and all those years were leading up to this. Kindergarten, first lost tooth, recesses, spelling tests, trading lunches, 6th grade graduation, braces, pimples, crushes, telling secrets and sharing tears, dances, football games, running down the hallways, laughing, pressing in, cramming for tests, and thank God, passing tests, and click, click, click. Friends taking pictures of friends and remembering all those times. So, what are you trying to do? Get our attention? Punish us? What did we ever do to you? Forget it. You're not gonna tell me. It's just silence. Deafening silence. Just like it is in my room. Mom, stop. No, I'm not hungry. Just go away. Go away. Well, at least I'm not crying anymore. Yeah, I know it's not the end of the world, but it feels like it. Stop. You don't love me. Oh, then prove it. Fix it. Make it all go away. Snap your godly fingers and let's go back to where we were. Getting ready for prom. I had a dress and a date, an appointment to do my hair. What, Mom? No, I don't want to watch a movie with you. I don't care if you have popcorn. I'm tired. Okay, well, I'm gonna take a nap. So, if you're so good, then why did you let this happen? See? I knew it. Silence. Your silence speaks louder than words because you don't care. So, if you need me, just let me know, because until then, I'm out. What? You have great plans for me? I'm stronger than this. I am stronger than this. We're all stronger than this. To my class of 2020, we feel that this pandemic has ruined the celebration that we earned and deserved, but that is not so. What it has done is given us the greatest gift of all. A story. Our story. Think of the story that we'll tell our children or our grandchildren. We'll tell them of our strength, perseverance, and determination not to let this keep us down. We will do as our alma mater says. With courage and honor and excellence, we will shine through and through. Yes, back in 2020, we lived through it. We made history. Class of 2020, we've got this. Hey, Mom? I changed my mind. I do want to watch a movie with you. And save some popcorn for me, okay? Thanks. We've got this.
Don't even. Just leave me alone. Do not try to come in here. Christ. 6 weeks of living on top of each other. God, was it always like this? I don't remember it being like this. I mean, yeah, it was kind of rough at the start, but it was new and it was fun and it was so. Oh my God! Stop complaining and just go away. Wow, I need to go back to work. Either this quarantine ends or this relationship does. Ain't nobody gonna be safer at home if it stays like this. You know, this has been rough on everybody, although you seem to be really enjoying yourself. People all over the world are suffering and stressed, and you're like living your best life. Good thing my unemployment came through, and at least we can get food. We? Ha! Me! Do you have any idea how many times I've gone to the store? I'm the one making the list. I'm the one with the mask. But I always get the stuff you need. God, I'm putting my life on the line going out there, and you're just sitting here. I'm the only one doing dishes, cleaning, laundry. For God's sake, yesterday, I put some clothes on the couch, and you just made it into a pillow. God, look. I like sitting around and watching Netflix too, but there comes a point. But if Uber Eats rings the doorbell, you get all hyped up like it's fucking Christmas. And all you do is lay around and eat, getting fatter every day. But why is there so much hair everywhere? Pretty soon I'm just gonna shave it all off myself. You know, you could at least. Do you ever hear of hygiene? God, I know you don't need to go anywhere, but you reek. God, I had no idea you farted this much. God, how can someone have that much gas? Now we have a fart-infested couch. Oh, I want to fill up a super soaker with some Febreze, just spray the shit out of you. God, And I got those mint things for you. Your breath stinks. Then you want to hang all over me, please. Oh, I used to love when we cuddled in bed, but now you're so hot and smelly and you snore loud. God, one of these nights I'm just gonna, you'll be sound asleep, all comfortable and peaceful and making the loudest noise that's not even from this world. I'm just gonna coil up my legs and bam, right out of bed. You won't even know what happened. No wonder I can't sleep at night. You know I don't sleep at night, right? A little consideration. Is that too much to ask? God, but no, you want to wake me up in the morning every time you need to take a piss, or why, oh my God, when you have to take a dump, it's a whole thing. I just want to take a shovel and bash in your head. Okay, maybe, all right, maybe that's a bit much. Wow, I'm living in a Quentin Tarantino movie. No, it's a Quarantino. Okay, stop, come on, what are you doing? All right. Get it together. Oh my God, how cute are you? Are you gonna stop pooping in the house? Okay, I forgive you. Oh, do you want to go for a walk? Let's find a leash.
Hi, Joshua. It's 6 p.m. Just checking in as per usual. I haven't heard from you since last Monday. I hope you don't mind. I had Brother Seymour call Bethel to check on you. He said he'd let me know when he hears something, so I don't know if you got the message. Just know that I'm not trying to bother you or anything. I'm just worried. Especially with this whole COVID-19 thing and everything. I just hope you're okay. I figure if I keep sending these video messages, you'll have them for memories. Like when Paradise gets here, we can look back at these videos. It'll be awesome. There was a sister in the Zoom meeting who was inactive for like 5 years. She's probably scared and wants to come back. I can't imagine being out there in the world, knowing that we're in the final part of the last days, as they said on the broadcast. Shortly, Jehovah will destroy everyone, and death will be no more. The former things have passed away. Every time he would refer to that scripture that says, pestilence will be part of the sign of the last days, I would just feel this burning down my spine. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I'm safe here with Sister Overly. I have everything I need. Jehovah really provides. The friends check on her all throughout the day because she's in her 60s, so it's been a madhouse around here. So I'd send more than the 15 messages I send per day, but just know that I'm thinking about you a lot. I have a pot roast in the oven. The house smells amazing. If you were here, I know you'd love it. I know you don't want me to tempt you too much while you're over there, but just know that it's really good. I promise. I've been thinking a lot about our last conversation. It keeps playing over and over like a broken record in my head. It's like the way you spoke, the tone of your voice. Everything is preserved forever in my memory. And those things you said, oh, you're not ready for marriage, and being single is a privilege, and we're preparing for Armageddon, and you need to reduce your responsibilities, is just, I don't know. I don't really pay it any mind, you know? I know that deep down inside, you really want to charge through Armageddon together with me, hand in hand. Jehovah put us together. Remember when I came to Cynthia's hall and that ministerial servant gave me that note from you? I have it here, taped to my laptop. Right here, you said, "Hi, I saw you at the gathering last night. If you're available after the meeting, I'd like to speak with you, if that's okay." That moment that you walked up to me with that Colgate smile and you asked me about Cynthia, I knew you were really asking about me. I knew it the whole time. I hold that moment so dearly in my dreams. Who did you think you were kidding? You are so funny. I mean, why would you give me your email address? I can see the little green button on Skype indicating when you're on and when you're not. You want me to know about you. I get it. Cynthia's been acting strange lately too. I don't know why. Maybe all of this end stuff is really getting to her. All I can say is I hope she prays to Jehovah regularly. The last time I went to her hall, she barely underlined her Watchtower magazine, so you never know. Jesus may have set her to the side. That's why I'm saying, you and I, well, we're as one. You being at the world headquarters of Jehovah's Witnesses, or Bethel, is just perfect. It's perfect for me. You're what I need. I'm what you need, Joshua. I'm the capable wife in Proverbs 31:10. Oh, my pot roast. Okay, now, I'm gonna try you again later, but remember this. While you're up there at Bethel, I'll be waiting for you here, ready to walk through the blazing fires of Armageddon together with you. Brother and sister Joshua Young will be together forever in paradise. Until next time.
Mm-hmm.